Hi, beautiful souls. Spirit handed me this message to share with you. Their soul connections are being rewired right now. The people meant for their highest timeline are finding them, and the ones who aren't are gracefully falling away. If this video found you, it's because your relationship patterns are shifting on a soul level. And Spirit has something profound to share about the energetic alignment happening in your connections and how it's all serving your highest good. This is a collective message. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Breathe in with me. Your soul family is assembling. Let's begin. Our first card is the Lover's Upright. This is the card of love, harmony, relationships, choices, and divine union. Spirit opens the session by telling you something that you need to understand. Your soul connections are mirrors reflecting your relationships with yourself. The Lovers isn't just about romantic love, it's about the sacred marriage between all parts of who you are. The energy in your connections right now is asking you to love yourself as wholly as you want to be loved by others, to choose yourself as consistently as you want others to choose you, and to honor your own needs as deeply as you honor theirs. Your soul connections are being upgraded because you are upgrading. As you integrate your shadow and light, your masculine and feminine, your heart and your mind, you're magnetizing people who've done their own integration work. The relationships entering your life now aren't here to complete you. They're here to celebrate the completeness that you found within yourself. This is conscious love, not codependent love. Soul level partnership, not ego driven attachment. Our next card is the King of Swords upright. This is a card of intellectual leadership, clear communication, objective judgment, and mental clarity. Your soul connections are being shaped by your new relationship with truth. You're no longer willing to pretend that you don't see what you see, know what you know, or feel what you feel for the sake of keeping the peace. The King of Swords energy in your connections mean conversations are becoming more clean, more direct, and more honest. No more dancing around issues. No more saying yes when you really mean no. And no more accepting behavior that doesn't align with your values. The people that are meant for your highest timeline appreciate your clarity. They don't want you to dim your intelligence or edit your truth. They're drawn to your ability to communicate boundaries with love, address problems with wisdom, and cut through confusion with precision. Your soul connections are teaching you that real love includes honest feedback, that authentic intimacy requires courageous conversations, that healthy relationships thrive on truth, not just harmony. Our next card is the King of Wands upright. This is the card of charismatic leadership, vision, and of inspiring others. In your soul connections, you're being called to lead with your fire, not to dominate or control, but to inspire and uplift, to share your vision, your passion, your enthusiasm for life in ways that ignites others. King of Wands energy means that your connections are becoming more dynamic, more creative, and more alive. You're attracting people who match your energy, who can keep up with your growth, who add fuel to your fire instead of trying to dim it. Your soul family recognizes your leadership qualities. They see your vision for what life could be, and they want to build it with you. They're not intimidated by your ambition, they're inspired by it. The relationship being aligned for you right now celebrates your successes instead of competing with them. They support your dreams instead of asking you to shrink them. They love your intensity instead of trying to calm it down. The next card was the Chariot upright, and this is a card of victory, determination, willpower, and moving forward with purpose. Your soul connections are all moving in the same direction, towards growth, towards healing, and towards coming the highest versions of themselves. The Chariot shows relationships that have momentum, purpose, and shared vision. This isn't about finding people to stand still with. It's about finding people to evolve with, to climb mountains with, to build empires with, and to transform the world with. The energy in your connections right now is purposeful and directed. These aren't casual relationships, they're soul contracts, agreements made before you came here to support each other's missions, to challenge each other's growth, and to love each other throughout every transformation. Your soul connections understand that loving someone sometimes means encouraging them to take scary leaps. Sometimes it means supporting their unpopular decisions. And sometimes it also means cheering them on as they outgrow who they used to be. We then receive the Eight of Pentacles upright. This is the card of skill development, craftsmanship, dedication to work, and mastery through practice. You're becoming a master at love, not just feeling it, but practicing it, not just receiving it, but giving it skillfully. Your soul connections are your classroom for learning the art of conscious relationship. The Eight of Pentacles and connection energy means that you're developing the skills that create lasting love, patience with growth process, curiosity about different perspectives, commitment to work through challenges, and dedication to continuous improvement. You're learning that love is both a feeling and a practice, that healthy relationships require daily choices, ongoing communication, and consistent effort. You're learning that love is both a feeling and a practice, that healthy relationships require daily choices, ongoing communication, consistent effort, and refined emotional intelligence. Your soul connections appreciate your willingness to do the work, to show up when it's hard, to stay when it's easier to leave, and to grow when it's more comfortable to stay the same. They match your dedication to creating something beautiful together. Spirit is offering a glimpse into how they're guiding your relationships. We received the Four of Cups upright. This is the card of apathy, contemplation, reevaluation, and being offered something new. Spirit is creating a divine discontent in your connections that no longer serve your highest good. That restless feeling, that sense that something's missing, or that quiet dissatisfaction, it's not you being ungrateful, it's Spirit guiding you towards what you really need. The Four of Cups shows that you're being offered a new cup, a new way of connecting, a new standard for love, a new possibility for partnership. But first, you have to be willing to put down the cups that are only half full. Spirit is making it impossible for you to settle. They're making you aware of the gaps between what you have and what you deserve, making you hungry for connections that truly nourish your soul instead of just occupying your time. This guided dissatisfaction is preparing you to recognize the right connections when they appear, to have the courage to reach for the cup that's being offered instead of staying comfortable with what's familiar. We then receive the Two of Wands upright. This is a card of planning, making decisions, personal power, and expanding your horizons. Spirit is expanding your vision of what's possible in a relationship. They're showing you that your current connections are just the beginning, that there are levels of love, friendship, and partnership that you haven't even imagined yet. The Two of Wands is asking you to think bigger about your relationships, to plan for connections that support your biggest dreams, not just your current comfort zone, to choose people who can grow with you into the future that you're creating. Spirit is guiding you to take your power back in relationships, to stop accepting whatever's offered and start choosing what serves your soul. Stop hoping people will change and start connecting with people who are already aligned. You're being guided to map out what you actually want in your connections, what values you need them to share, what energy you want them to bring, and what kind of growth you want to experience together. We then receive the Tower upright. This is the card of sudden change, upheaval, revelation, and breaking down false structures. Spirit is shaking the foundations of relationships built on anything other than trust, respect, and genuine love. The tower doesn't destroy what's real, it reveals what was always an illusion. Some connections are ending suddenly, some are being disrupted by revelations, some are cracking under the pressure of your new standards. And love, this is not punishment, it's liberation. Relationships that can't handle your growth, your boundaries, your authenticity, they were never meant to last anyway. The tower is clearing space in your life for connections that can match who you're becoming. Spirit is guiding these disruptions with surgical precision, only removing what blocks your highest good, only ending what already expired, and only revealing what you needed to see to make better choices. We then receive the Empress upright. This is a card of divine feminine energy, of beauty, nature, nurturing, abundance, and creativity. After the clearing comes the flowering. The Empress shows spirit guiding abundant, nurturing, creative love into your life, connections that feel like coming home to yourself, relationships that make you feel more beautiful, not less. This is love that waters your dreams instead of drowning them, support that encourages your creativity instead of stifling it, and connections that celebrate your feminine power instead of trying to contain it. Spirit is orchestrating encounters with people who see your beauty, not just physical, but your soul beauty, who will appreciate your nurturing nature without taking advantage of it, and who can match your capacity for love without expecting you to pour from an empty cup. The Empress energy brings connections that feel natural and flow easily, where love grows organically without force, where intimacy develops naturally and without manipulation, where trust builds steadily without games. We then receive the Eight of Wands upright. This is a card of speed, quick action, communication, and things happening quickly. Spirit says that the timeline for your soul connections is accelerating. Things that would normally take months or years to develop are happening in weeks. Messages are being delivered quickly, and clarity is coming fast. Decisions are being made rapidly. Eight of Wands shows spirit cutting through delays in love, removing obstacles to connection, fast tracking the meetings that need to happen, and bringing the right people into your orbit at exactly the right moment. This swift energy requires you to trust your first impressions, to act on your intuitive hits about people, to say yes to invitations that excite you and no to the ones that drain you, and do this all quickly without overthinking. Spirit is moving fast because your soul connections are time sensitive. The people meant for your next chapter need to find you now, while you're in this energy of growth and transformation, and while you're clear about what you want and what you won't settle for. Spirit's final whisper is this: your soul connections are not accidents, they're appointments. Trust that everyone that's meant for your highest good is being guided to you at exactly the right time. Thank you for watching, my love. Your relationships are being divinely orchestrated right now. The connections that serve your highest good are finding you, and the ones that don't are gracefully moving away. Trust the process completely. Tell me in the comments which part of this message resonated most deeply. I read every single message and I love connecting with you. If you would like a tarot or pendulum reading, I offer them through my Etsy shop. You can find the link in the pinned comment and in the video description. Please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on future messages. Remember, my love, this was a collective reading. Not everything will resonate with everyone. So make sure that you always trust your intuition, only take what resonates, and lovingly leave what doesn't. Your soul family is closer than you think. I love you, and I will check in with you soon.